the roster for My Hero One's Justice 2 is it's pretty much like lacking in villains. Like there's an imbalance of villains, so much so that out of the DLC characters that we're getting, one of them is a villain. Just one of them, like Gentle, and that's it. Somehow, like the villains, like the number of villains that are supposed to have, um, like they're kind of shafted. So to balance that out, we'll we're here to add some more villains to the roster, and for One Justice threes, if they make it, that is. Like these are my ideas, or like who I would suggest to be in. I don't even be ready to comment about yours. And then like I'll just run through them. So, okay, well, right before I do that, like a fourth of the roster are villains. Yeah, we kind of need just 10 more. And right here, I have like 7 more, about 7 or 8. And I have the Hood Nomu that in Dare fought towards the end of season 4. I also have 9 because we kind of do need some more movie villains or just movie characters because we're really lagging on movie characters, which is surprising because DBZ did it, Naruto did it, so it's like like Bleach did it, so it's like why you might as well put some in. Yeah, these are only villains. We also have Wolfram. Like yeah, 9 Wolfram. Like they have some bullshit going on with their quirks, so they have a lot to work with there. I'd say they have a lot to work with when it comes to Nomu. Uh, Surprisingly, no, none of the Nomus are playable. Have a region, so they may do something like that for this Nomu. I don't know if they ever put him in. Now this one, this is like a hard one to decide. And it does shine light on a problem with the roster. Like it's like low key a problem, which are like support only characters. Now, out of the villains, like there might be a few more you can put on here, but for now, I just put Kurogiri because like I was really racking my brain on what he would do in a fight, but his thing is only literally just teleportation. Like he has no hands whatsoever. Almost quite literally, because I'm getting the impression that he's like made of mist. Well, like he has this like black foggy aura, that's constantly seeping out of him. So I don't know, maybe they do like fucking I don't know, like give him make his freaking haste thing like big fist or something. I don't fucking know. It's just like we never seen him do that, so like might as well not go there. So yeah, like he can be helpful as just support. And I only have one other support only on this list, but not for this game. But okay, I also have Gigantomachia because they did show him towards the end of season 4 as well. So if you put him in, he can be one of the big ass characters. That last fuse form for what was his name? Chisaki. Yeah, that's not playable. So like I think they can streamline Gigantomachia so he won't be too slow or some shit. Um, like yeah, make sure they'll have to like think about this more. But all right, now this y'all will really be surprised about. But I also have Slice. Now Slice is from the second movie, and she's she kind of does what you would figure she would do. I think she'd be a good inclusion. Um, like people tend to do like quite a bit with characters that can just cut. So yeah, like just Like it'll take some things out of the box for, but not too much. I spend like 15 minutes to talk about what she can do. Like I'll come up with like a whole move set. Let me see. I mean, bear in mind they were able to give fucking characters like Mineta and then like if they could they will be able to give shit, what was her fucking name? Hagakure a moveset they ever put her in. She might be in the third game if they make it. Oh no. Yeah, you know what? I'm surprised the muscle guy isn't in, but anyways. So I also have here, get this, Zookeeper. Now Zookeeper is from like this card game thing. Now no one ever talks about it. At least no one that I know of, talks about this. But yeah, they have like exclusive characters, and in this card game from My Hero. And yeah, Zookeeper, like her thing is that she can, from what I gather, she can seal someone's quirk, and so it's like she can like clean up. Yeah, she can clean up, shit, so effectively to where she can clean up blood with no problem, and that extends to extinguishing people's quirks, temporarily, or some shit like that. So yeah, like I think they can do quite a bit with that. So yeah, and then there's Queen. Now she's from Vigilantes. Like I thought I was gonna put more Vigilantes characters on here, but I really haven't been feeling them after getting through some of the manga. And then Queen is the only one that's interesting in my opinion. But all these other people like. It's not like the good ones are the ones that we already know about. I don't know. They could probably put in like pre-Stain if they want to, because there's like pre-Stain and Vigilantes. But I wouldn't really know how you differentiate them from Stain other than looks. So, and then there's also B-Pop. Now B-Pop is way further in Vigilantes. But yeah, I can see them putting her in. And then if they also put in Pop Step, that'd be an interesting dynamic and or difference between the two. Like I can see them being very agile and shit, yeah. So that'd be really interesting if they were to put her in. And that's kind of it for One's Justice 2. I know it's kind of a stretch, like eight characters. Well, friggin' like One's Justice 2 is already dead, but like here's just my ideas here, if anything. So now let me move on to One's Justice 3. Here's what I have. So I thought it was be more expansive, but no, like I'm actually kind of short-handed here. But I have several things down. So I have G10. Now G10, he has some ridiculous fucking ice feats when it came to fighting Dobby. Like they were fucking ridiculous, man. So you could just do a lot of that automatically. Like just think out like Aokiji or something, and you're pretty set. Right, look at any of the other fire and ice, users, and yeah, like pretty much any like an emitter, you should have like a lot of ideas. And then we have Reed Destro. Yeah, I can see them using Reed Destro. I think he had like a machine. I believe so. Like he had to use something like that when he lost his legs. It's just techniques you may have to think outside the box for. Then again, they were able to put in, muscular. So, so yeah, like it really depends on like how you think about their moveset so you can implement them. And then this one should be the easiest one on the list to develop a moveset for. Fucking 75% Shigaraki. Fucking juggernaut of the century here. Like, holy shit. This man just did too fucking much. Oh my god. Practically stamping out the big players in the whole thing. Like, it was fucking ridiculous. And then he was also on some Mega Man shit. So he was like fucking what was it? All for One 2.0 out of this bitch. So you can just do like just too much with freaking that Shigaraki there. And then like was it 75% or 70%? I can't remember. I can see him just being at like S tier off the rip. Like you have to really screw him up. Freaking speed, attack, and techniques out the dick hole. So it's another one. Then we have Dusty. Now Dusty's also from the card game, and yeah, she is. I see her. If they implement her, I can see her having like a lot of fans, like easily. Okay, so it says here that she has a club with her, then does so like her like dust quirk is like used for really really dirty tactics. So you can just do like a whole lot with just that, honestly. Then with the club's pretty big. So yeah, like there's your melee, there's your long range. So she would be like a really good character if they ever implement her. And her outfit is really scanty. So yeah, again, like a lot of fans. And then we have Curious, like just straight up look at fucking Kira and like you already said as far as her moveset. Then Skeptic. Now Skeptic I put as support only. Cause he's the type of dude with his quirk, how he's set up. He would only be able to he'd only be able to use shit that's in the background or inanimate objects basically. So I can imagine he would be able to say like allow you to use your other support twice or something, or just have I don't know. They can kind of just do anything with them, honestly. So as far as sending guys out, that's his main thing. Like, I mean, if you really want to put him in, you have to like really rack your brain. Not sure who I would compare him to either. So that's that's also just hard to think about. So for now, just support only. And then we have a female Nomu. Now, out of the other Nomus, I'd say she was like one of the more interesting ones. But she can like liquefy herself, and then stretch and shit. Like she was on some shit like that. And she was also one of the higher end Nomu. So yeah, like you just do like a lot with that. Then like you could put in more Nomu on the roster, but I don't want it to just be flooded with Nomu since they're really good actually. So I kind of like limited myself to like just 2 or 3 instead of like fucking 7 or 8 or something, because they get that good apparently. Or you know what, like it would really depend on how much they can cover in the anime, which I can imagine just being stuff with the war, the quote unquote war or whatever. Or they could possibly just add like another Shigaraki, like unhinged Shigaraki, because like the whole mask thing, like the whole like hand thing, yeah. Apparently, like if he takes like them shits off, like Bankai mode, he's just able to do like that big ass decaying move that load the whole fucking city, like fucking destroyed it, freaking emptied the place. But I can see that being his like ultimate say. He can do that. Like, Green Trigger Rock is just going to be ridiculous in the next game. Like, I kind of guarantee it. They really had to, like nerf them so it's not like that, but yeah. And then, like, I can do heroes as well, but, you know, that's going to be, like, a much longer list. Like, for example, I'm surprised we really don't have Mirako or Ryukyu. Yeah, like, that's a bit disappointing there. Anyway, so that's it. Hot Take Central. I'm out. See you in the next video.